Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Altcoin Buzz Trading. Wish I had some better news, but Bitcoin rolled over a little bit out of our high-level consolidation, rolling over into recent trendline support, and then barely underneath that right now is the 61,861 retest. That wouldn't be so bad. I'm hoping we'll just bounce off of this and then get right back to it. But the way the rest of the market looks is not very friendly, not very friendly for these bases, for these highs. And most everything's rolled over through the lows of these high consolidations. So instead of follow throughs, we're getting rollovers. That's not what you want to see. So Bitcoin here holding up this 61,861 for now. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to look at Solana next. Solana still looks pretty good though. We are rolling over from this high level consolidation, but technically this is still a cup and handle. And it still looks really good because the uptrend here was solid. The selling pressure here was muted. And so when we get a little bit of selling pressure here, it's not so bad. But all the other stuff had higher selling pressure initially, so we're lower like down here. But Solana, not so much. If the market can roll over for a bit, stabilize and come back, that would be ideal because that would shake some people out and then have to force them to get back in later. And Solana right now looking like one of the healthiest coins in the market, if not the healthiest coin in the market. Still a nice cup and handle, volume signature relatively low on the daily time frame, and hopefully whenever we come back down, we can find some kind of a bottoming candle or a trend line break or some kind of secondary indicator for an early entry, and you can start taking positions off of that. Unfortunately, if it does start rolling over, you have to respect that. You can't force that trade. It has to be there. Even if you're a little bit late to it, I'd rather buy a little bit late and it's so bullish you get caught off guard than you being lazy about it and it rolling over on you. So I do think Solana is still one of the best in the game right now, but the rest of the game isn't looking very hot. Speaking of which, we chose coins that were to the downside today on the top 50, and that would be Pepe and Sui. Yeah, it's just called Sui. How weird is that? So Pepe rolled over. So here we found a local high kind of one day, and then boom, right straight back down to a breakout point right here, actually. We'll see if we get a bottoming candle here with 41 minutes left. Maybe this could turn into a bottoming candle. That is possible. We have seen bottoming around this time of the day, especially the past couple of months. So anytime I see hammer candles at this time, I do like to respect them. So this could be an interesting one. It's already pretty good volume, and with 41 minutes left, you will have good volume coming out of this one. So we'll see what this is made of. And then Sui here, cup and handle rolling over worse than Solana. So Sui and Solana actually have been two of the better looking charts in my opinion, with the chart patterns that they've been laying out with these cup and handles. Unfortunately, Sui, you can see, is a little bit weaker than Solana. We don't want this to go much lower. If you start going lower, this stops turning into a cup and handle and starts turning into just a choppy consolidation. So we'd like a definitive chart pattern. So this can't go much lower. Um, I haven't done the math, but probably 8,440, just eyeballing it. Really don't want to go much lower than that. And even that's probably too far. So you want to stay up as high as you can. I drew a little trend line here to say, when may be a good time to get back in if you do find some support. Because keep in mind, you don't just want to buy the bottom candle, although that sounds good to do. It's very difficult to do. You want to buy a situation where you're going to go back up. Now, a second close would be a bottom buy with a tight stop loss. Tight stop losses are good. The problem is you end up trying that multiple times. Your tight stop losses don't become tight stop losses. The cumulative loss becomes rather large. So sometimes waiting for that to happen and then getting in on some type of another entry signal is the wiser thing to do. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got. Unfortunately, we're seem to be rolling over from these highs, moving into more of a choppy market. We'll see if it turns into a downtrend, but right now, things aren't looking so hot. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. Have a great day today, and I will see you tomorrow on Altcoin Buzz Trading.